Hi guys, my name is Christine and I will be with you for today's session. I'm live from Gloucester. We've had snow this morning and it's been particularly an eventful day to say the least because of all the snow. So let's start off with today's question, which is what are the benefits of the COVID situation? So I'd like you to think a bit about these past few years where we've had COVID and think about what benefits arose from it. So let's start off with Pulomi. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day and then move on to today's question?
Hey Christine, my name is Paulami Chatterjee and I am from IBS Hyderabad and I'm doing MBA. My day was pretty good. I had one paper. I had finance paper today, which went okayish. And coming to today's question, which is like what are the benefits? Like what are the benefits we got from COVID situation?
Mhm.
Benefits is like people got to learn how to work from home, and it is possible also for very busy and hectic job schedules to convert them into home meetings and doing those works in home. And second is getting time with their own people, because due to very chaotic life and very stressful life, people have somehow lost connection with their own ones, because during when a person is doing job, then they only get weekends. That is also not funful, because there are some works which are left behind in the offices which we need to complete over the weekends. So in this manner, the way people used to communicate to their near and dear ones got reduced. And due to this COVID, people became close to each other. They started talking, spending time. And according to me, if I have been given an option to work from home or work from office, I would work from home, because in that manner I'll get to work, I'll complete my tasks on time, as well as I will be with my family, which I love being with them the most. And also there are cons also, like there have been many worse situation which should not happen. Human population has been reduced drastically, and people faced a lot of issues. There were unemployment uh, issues which did hamper especially those category of people which really had a very low income of survival. So that's it from my end.
Excellent, very good.
Thank you.
Um, and what do you think you can take now? What do you think you can learn onwards from COVID?
From COVID onwards, I was working while the COVID was there. I learned to manage both family as well as work, because the dates of certain were also extended while I was working. The project was also extended, so there was a balance between both. And I got like I love to sing, so I got the chance to rehearse on that as well. And yeah, these all things only did matter with me, and of course spending time with my family.
Excellent, very good. And what's the situation at the moment? Is there still COVID happening? What's happening at the moment?
At the moment, there is no such things. Normal daily cases are coming up, but
Mhm.
I think so it is under control, because government has taken quite lot of good precaution, and people are given booster doses as well to prevent those. So normal cough and cold might be happening with the majority of the population who are getting affected with COVID, but according to me, what I think is quite normal, because people, there has been worse situation, worse than this in 2020, and comparing the situation in 2023, it is quite good, and people have learned to deal with it in their own ways, and government has also taken certain precaution and measures to make sure that people are doing good, because of this reason lot of things went backwards, like the progress of the whole economy and the ecosystem went backwards, and keeping it again from 0 to 100 takes a lot of time and also manpower. So I think so right now the situation is quite good, and also the government started distributing the doses in free of cost or minimum cost, so that each and every people can afford and should stay not worried about it, because we need to deal with it. We cannot sit back at our home for a longer duration of the time. So right now it's normal, I guess.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Pulomi.
Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have Lijul. Hi, Lijul.
Hello, Christine. Good evening.
Good evening. So, Lijul, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
So, hello everyone. I'm Lishul Mahapatra from Odisha and currently pursuing my MBA. And coming into my day, it was a good one. I did my exam good, and yeah, pretty much that much I'll say. Nothing much exciting right now with the exams and all. And
Okay.
can you please say the question of the day? Pardon me
So
for
today's
the
question, that's all right.
lack of
So
knowledge.
what are the benefits of the COVID situation?
Benefits of COVID, I'll say everyone is right now prepared, like mentally, physically, that ever again in the future, if we get into a situation as similar to COVID, we know how to deal with it. The government knows, the people know, the general public know what precautions are very necessary and what has to be taken. And with that also, COVID at its, like if we say about COVID, it was really bad. It affected millions and millions of lives, lots of death and all. But at the same time, we see at the worst times also we see a ray of hope, and that was the different type of things that came into existence, like the online platform, like the online teaching, and also the creativity. People started working from office and home, and how to deal with the things that are completely labor intensive. How does technology was booming at that period, and when people were lazy, people were trying different things out, so many people discovered their new skills and new technology, new businesses. A lot of startups started. We never thought that it would be so convenient to do a lot of things just sitting from home. So new business opportunities also boomed up, and at the same time, the government, taking into consideration the current situation, molded a lot of laws, and in general also the healthcare system got very much updated to cater to the COVID situation, but it would continue because they developed themselves in terms of technology and every such things. So yeah, it is I know it is a very bad thing, but sometimes we often try to see something good. Like it is in the darkest hours, and only we can see the ray of light coming from for us. That is what held on to each one of us during COVID. Like during personal losses, many of them learn to relearn their life. Like for me personally, COVID was bad. Of course, I was stuck in home and all, but I say COVID made me a new person, and for self evaluation, for personal thinking, and developing myself as a person, as a human being, was what I taught myself during COVID. So mentally, I had a huge burden before that, but after that, I decided to start a fresh page, I'll say. It was a new beginning within the end of a lot of things. But yeah, that was it.
Okay, and what are you going to take from it now, moving on?
Moving on, I know that uh, whatever the situation may be, there always has to be one thing, that this too shall pass. And it is not the end. We have to live through it as well, because that is how life is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
COVID actually taught me a lot of things. And I also, back then when there was nothing, I took up a lot of habits. Like I learned a lot of, like, I started doing doodling and all. I started doing henna work, and cooking was something that I already loved it, and then I loved it more because everything was closed and you have to cook at home only. So I made a lot of cuisines and different things, and I helped my mom and dad with all the things, and my sister was there, so I used to teach her a bit. And for me, watching web series also, that I started during COVID. I didn't watch much of the web series before then. So yeah, a lot of new hobbies, I'll say, I took into gardening, and a lot of things, just trying to distract myself because I had nothing to do. And then that was the time I also did 3 internships because there was exactly nothing to do. So yeah, I did a lot of self introspection as well. I also started writing a lot of poems back then. Because
Okay.
when you do it, the lack of friends also, sometimes, you cannot share everything with your family. You need friends, but when you do not have friends, I feel the pen and paper became my friends. So yeah, COVID taught me a lot of things, and that 1 year or 1.5 year of my life, I'll say, was very important for me. I know it was kind of like, I'll say it was kind of a hope that I got. I
Mhm.
completely restructured myself, and what I have learned back then, I know I will never unlearn it. Like, that was the road when I know that each day is very crucial. You never know at the end of the day who will be positive. You never know at which moment your family member will be affecting. There was a deep down fear in your heart. And your father is going out to take groceries or anything, or your mother is going out, or anyone is going out of the house, you always have this fear that they should just come back safe. So yeah,
Okay.
COVID is in itself a very overwhelming, yet taught every one of us to live the life to its fullest.
Excellent.
YOLO.
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 Very good. Very good. Okay. So we had Pulomi before. She left now, but she mentioned some things. I don't know if you manage to catch what
I thought, yeah, she was speaking about, I'm sorry, my pardon. I wasn't like, I joined a bit late when she was speaking about something like, of the COVID times, right? I don't exactly remember. What was
Mhm.
she saying about?
Um, she was saying, well, she was saying how COVID has affected her, and she also mentioned some businesses opening as well. So she said very similar things to you as well. But I thought maybe if she comes back in, maybe you can also compare and contrast each other's experiences. Um,
Yeah.
Oh, we have Arush as well who wants to join in. Arush?
Yes, ma'am, you can take my. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Arush,
Ma'am,
can
you
you
can take. Yes, ma'am, you can take at the last.
okay, I will have you at the end then. Okay, so we have Sangram joining in. So Sangram, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, myself Sangram. I live in Mumbai. Currently working as my day was just a normal day for me, going to my office, did my work today, and now I am going returning back home for my job. So this whole day for me. Hello,
Hello?
yes, ma'am, how audible?
Yes, but it's very muffled, so we're struggling to understand you.
So can I move on to the question? Hello,
Hello? Hello? I guess we're having some issues there. Yeah. Okay. So Sangram will be within network range in 5 minutes. Okay. So we have Vijay Kumar. Hi, Vijay Kumar.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Vijay Kumar, ma'am.
Hmm?
I'm from.
Okay. Yes. Can you tell us a bit about your day, please? Hello.
Sorry. Hello, my name is Vijay Kumar, ma'am. I'm completed a BE engineering, ma'am, in Bangalore, ma'am, in Gadag, ma'am. Now I'm currently doing Java course in Bangalore, ma'am, and I'm looking for a job now, ma'am. That's and today is good day, ma'am, and I'm trying some course, ma'am, in my sister home, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. And can you answer today's question, which is what are the benefits of the COVID situation?
Ma'am, in COVID situation, ma'am, positive also is there, ma'am, and negative also is there, ma'am. I will telling about positive, ma'am. And in that COVID situation, ma'am, everyone in home, ma'am. Like every friends also is in our near village, ma'am, and we also in our home, ma'am, and we had we did some uh, we playing some games, ma'am, and we cooking, ma'am. We enjoying a lot, ma'am, and we work also worked in farm, ma'am, in a land, ma'am, and negative, ma'am. We do not going for cities, ma'am. That in critical situation, ma'am, like medical emergency, it is so bad, ma'am. Like quickly anything happened to that was worst situation, ma'am, in COVID situation, ma'am. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. And if we look at now Lijul and Pulomi, can you, from your experiences, I'd like you
Yes,
to contrast this to Vijay Kumar.
yes,
Let's start with Lijul first, and then we'll go on to Pulomi. So what do you think about what Vijay Kumar said?
I'm sorry, Christine. Actually, Vijay, I was not able to hear you properly. Can you just say me like in a line because your voice was cracking up to me? Maybe my network.
Hello, ma'am. Can I speak?
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Can I speak?
Not yet, please. I've just asked the question to Lijul. So, Sangram, wait a second, please, because
Yes,
I've just
ma'am.
asked the question to Lijul and Pulomi to contrast with Vijay. So, Vijay said that he basically, there wasn't much that he benefited from, and it was mostly
Okay.
staying inside. So he didn't
Okay.
really find much benefits there, whereas you found some benefits. So how can you contrast it? What can you say to Vijay Kumar about the benefits you found?
See, I feel the definition of benefit differ from person to person. Like for Vijay, maybe it was like benefit as such, uh, benefit in terms of mental health and benefit in terms of also spending time with our family. That is a benefit that we have long lost after coming out of the house from the education and all, going back to our family, being with the closed ones has always, and like like we always crave for the home cooked food, like back in our hostel days, and back in our graduation as well. Like whenever we eat that mess or the outside food, we always crave for the comforting home food. And I feel that is also a very big benefit that we got, that we got a lot of family time, and we you know tend to revive if you have siblings or cousins around. We were just bonding within the family
Mm-hmm.
from a joint family. So sitting back with my sisters after a long time, because they were all out and they came back after years of, just reviving the old childhood memories, I'll say. It was benefiting in that ways as well. Personal benefits, of course, it was there for me as well. Like Vijay must have also experienced a lot of
Same,
exactly.
ma'am.
Okay, good. And what about you, Pulomi? Can you tell us how you can contrast with that experience?
Yes, I completely agree with Lijol. Like different people take different benefits according to their own prospect. For me, it was beneficial because due to studies after class 12, I was out of my home and I was studying in different states. And for me, getting back to my home and having that comfort which I wanted for a longer duration of the time and which I got was really beneficial, and it varies. Like as Vijay didn't had benefit because he might be comfortable with the thing when he might be actually wanted to go out freely, not having the fear of getting affected by COVID and all that. I don't know, but actually benefits depend on person to person, and for me it was beneficial because I got time with my family and also got reconnected with my friends over phone, so it was really good for me.
Same,
Excellent,
ma'am.
very okay, good. Yes, okay, Vijay. He said he feels very much the same. Vijay, do you want to share anything?
I'm telling same, ma'am, because we are in village, ma'am. Like we did. She was telling, ma'am, that type, ma'am. We are also in field, ma'am, and working and with friends also, family also. We enjoyed that, ma'am, and
Okay,
working also a lot, ma'am.
excellent, very good. Okay, Sangram, can we get Sangram now, please? Can you just give us a
Yes,
short
ma'am.
introduction and answer today's question?
Okay, myself Sangram, currently working as an HR recruiter, living in Mumbai. So my day was basically a normal day for me. I just went to my office, did my the work of recruiting, and then I am just returning back home now. So my day was normal for me.
Okay, and what were the benefits of the COVID situation? Sang
First of all is like education. Like everything went online after that. So the first thing was that education went online, but it has advantages and disadvantages also. Because some did not understand like the concept what the ma'am was teaching or the sir was teaching to us. So some used to get the concept and some don't. Uh, and also education wise, I can say it was easier for others to conduct and take attendance, or you can keep update of the student. Like the teachers used to ask, like, is in your family everyone fine or not? Is there any health issues or something like that? They used to provide us with the helpline numbers of COVID. If there is any situation, you can help others also. So that was the thing. So in my family, like bonding was not there because my dad is working. So in COVID also, dad work was going on. As he's in fruit market, so there are lots of food that used to come daily in where my dad works. So need to keep an update on all that and sell food because mostly fruits were selling more that time also during the COVID situation. So dad
okay,
used to work. So mom is housewife. So mom normally used to work.
okay. Thank you very much.
And also further, I want to say like for me, my education was online, so that was not an issue. And I just like watch my anime. In that, I keep watching the anime, and also, but it was difficult during the exam time because most of the time the concept that the teacher have taught us um, were
Okay,
like going out of our mind. So if
thank
it
you
was
very
in
much.
class, then we can ask questions, but there we can't. So that was the issue.
Okay, thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, very quickly, because our lesson is coming to an end now. Gayatri, can you please tell us what your benefits were?
Hi, Christine. First of all, I apologize for joining late, so I haven't heard
It's
what
okay.
everybody else said. So, talking about my benefits, I think I wasn't there at home for such a long time. I was working and preparing for some exams at some other place. So, during this lockdown, I came back to my house and I got such a good quality time with my family. And I'm pretty sure everybody's answer will be the same, because nowadays nobody is spending time with their family, all nuclear family where dad and mom is working. uh,
Mhm.
in my house it's me, my dad, mom, and my brother. So brother is also working, I am also working, dad is also working, mom is also working. So nobody is there at the home. No, we never have a meal together. So during that time we got to spend time with each other. um, I became more close with my family.
Good.
Apart from that, I think I got a lot of time for my hobbies also, which was very long lost, because I do drawing and painting. uh, but then if I start a painting, it takes more than a day, so I never had such time. So during COVID time, I got a lot of time to invest in my hobbies and skills, to learn new things, etc.
Okay, thank you very much, Gayatri.
Thank you, Christine.
Okay, last but not least, we have Arush. Arush, very quickly, can you sum up what were the benefits of the COVID situation for you? Arush? Oh, I don't think Arush will be joining after all. Okay, guys, thank you very much for today. We spoke about the benefits of the COVID situation, the benefits that you had. Most of you spoke about businesses, spending time with family, getting to do your hobbies. And I also made some of you discuss and compare and contrast. Thank you very much for joining today. And please try and join at the beginning of the class so that you get more time to speak that way. But thank you very much for sharing, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Christine.